Hey, what's up guys, this is Fab, and in this video I will be talking about the quarantine plan which you will need if you want to go to Canada. As I have said, before traveling to Canada, all travelers, regardless of citizenship, must prepare a suitable plan for quarantine. Travelers who qualify as fully vaccinated may be exempted from quarantine, but only a Canadian border officer can tell you if you are exempted or not. So even if you're a fully vaccinated traveler, you still need to prepare your quarantine in case the Canadian border officer determined that you're not qualified for the exemption. So before you travel, you still need to have a suitable quarantine plan and enter those in the ArriveCan application. Follow for part 2. Quarantine plan in Canada, part 2. So the first thing that you should think about is, do you have a place where you could quarantine for 14 days if determined necessary at the border? Your quarantine period will start on the day that you arrive in Canada. For example, you started today, December 4. So this is your day 1. Then you will count 14 full days. That will be December 17 at 11:59 p.m. But there are times that you still need to stay longer than 14 days. It is when you start to show symptoms or exposed to another traveler who's positive in COVID, or you receive a positive result in your on-arrival testing. In these situations, you should isolate yourself immediately, remain in isolation for additional 10 days, and follow the instructions provided by the Public Health Authority. Follow for part 3. Canada Quarantine Plan, part 3. So the next question is, will you be able to get food and other basic necessities such as water, medicine, heat, since it's already winter here, without leaving your place of quarantine? If you are in an apartment or a condominium, your place of quarantine is your unit. So you should have all of those ready, and you should have a plan how to get the food or whatsoever. So here are examples of how you can describe your place of quarantine. The top 3, or the apartment or condo house or hotel, are the best or most ideal place to have your quarantine in. And generally, they don't allow you to quarantine in a group living environment such as the student residence unless they have prior authorization from the designated learning institution or the DLI. Industrial camps, group residence, hostel, construction trails, and residential care. Other unideal quarantine places are small apartments that you need to share with other people, a house that has a very large family, group residences or shelters, student residences, basically anywhere that you have a shared living space with other people who you did not travel with. See you at part 4. Part 4 and final part of the quarantine plan series. So there's a list of people that you should avoid having contact with. So these are the very, very old, or the 65 years old or older. People have underlying medical conditions, have a compromised immune system, who work in a facility, a healthcare facility, like nurses, doctors, healthcare professionals, personal support workers, social workers, first responders, paramedics, and cleaning, utility, and maintenance staff. Getting to your place of quarantine, of course, it's most ideal if you hire a private car like taxis, Ubers, Lyfts, or Yellow Cabs. But you could also take the public transportation system, which are buses and trains, given that you follow the protocols of wearing a mask and having physical distance all the time. Quarantine plan should be submitted in the ArriveCan application of Canada, which you can download in your Apple or Android devices. If you have questions, I have a detailed tutorial on my YouTube channel, so you should go check it out. But my personal advice for you, if you are a technological challenge person, or you're traveling with a technological challenge person, you should have like a screenshot or a printed copy of your important details of your quarantine plan, addresses, contact persons, contact numbers. And I also have that on my website, so go check it out.